Hey guys, how are you doing? It's Crypto Insight UK here. It is the 5th of July at 20 past 10 a.m. I just want to say before I start anything, happy 4th of July to anyone who is watching this from America. I hope you had a great day. I think you still get the day off today, so look at you. Have a great day. So let's jump straight into the TA. Before we start into anything, I want to just talk about the recent TikTok that I put out. As we can see, loads of wallets are accumulating Bitcoin, like whale wallets. So that's anyone with about 1,000 or more Bitcoin has been buying up this dip. We also know that Bitcoin supply is decreasing on exchanges. So these are all bullish signals going forwards. We've also seen some footage of miners being introduced into Texas in America. But without further ado, let's get into the charts. Okay, so as we can see, we had the initial dip down. We touched the 30k. We then ranged, we rejected the 200-day moving average, and we had our lower low at 28,000, and then we retested the 30, and it looks like so far we're bouncing out of this zone. So we are so far following the Wyckoff accumulation pattern, which is what I've been saying. And if you go through any of my old YouTube videos, you'll see that I said that we'd never come below 28k, which is what my thought process has always been, and that's because this high on the left here, you can see this candle wick down here, this swing low, sorry, that's where that was. And I didn't think we were coming anywhere near down to this 19k, and a lot of people have quoted that. Obviously, there's still time for that to play out, but I'm still of the opinion that we go up and out from this sort of area. The patterns that I've been showing are this down here, this accumulation in this area, look, ranging in here, ranging in here, ranging in here, ranging in here, and we look to go out of this zone now. This is what I think will play out, something like this. We get a big push out, get above that 42k, and off and on we go to continue the bull run. And what do we need to see for that to happen? Well, price wise, as I keep saying, we need to see a big push. We maybe test this top of the 33,000 level as a bounce and push out of this zone. We really need to claim the 50-day and the 200-day moving averages on the daily time frame. So we do need to be really above this. I'd like to see it above this 42,000. But from where we are now, it's still quite a big push. I don't think there'll be too much buying action. It's still about a 25% upside that we're looking for over however long time period that's going to take. But do I think that's going to happen immediately? No. Do I think it will happen today? Probably not, with institutions in America not being able to buy anything. But as long as we keep printing these higher lows, then we're alright. So this is the lowest point, and then we have a higher low here, another higher low here. This needs to hopefully reverse and go back up. We'll have another higher low. The only issue that is we've had higher high here from here. So one higher high, two higher highs, three higher highs, and then this is a lower high. So this is forming a consolidation pattern. Let's have a look on my other Bitcoin chart to show you that a bit more easily. So we may be looking at some kind of wedge because we've got a lower low there. I don't know how far this would extend out. I don't know if it starts anywhere. Doesn't really. So this is the recent lower low with the high, and these are the higher lows. Oh, that's not the right charting tool. These are the higher lows. So as you can see, we are starting to consolidate into this pattern. As we are moving upwards, I would say it's a continuation pattern, but I would just keep your eye on these charts. I think we are going to break out personally. I'm going to put my neck on the line and say I'm calling for a breakout. In terms of wallets accumulating, that sort of thing, that's the sort of breakout I'd be looking for, up to 40,000. I really would like to get above this previous high here, though. If we could get above this wick here and close above that, then that would be blooming awesome. 41,000. That's where I'm going to be looking for, and I will straight up say that's what I think is going to happen. Whether it does or not, that's just my opinion. That's where I think we're going to go. There's a few indicators which are mainly inspired by the whales accumulating in this area. We've obviously had Ethereum has broke its lower high, so it's had its lower lows here, and then it's had its lower high. I'm talking about in comparison to this, but now it's started to kind of trend reverse because now we're printing higher highs. So that's a higher high here than it is there, and another higher high than the previous, and also the lower lows. So we've had this bottom, lower low, a higher low, sorry, and another higher low here, and then we're going to hopefully print this as a higher low, use this Fibonacci retracement level as support, and print a higher low there, flipping out, dripping myself up with my words, and really push out towards this 2,500 zone. That's what I'm looking for with Ethereum. It's a good indicator of what the altcoin market's going to do as well, Ethereum, so it's always good to keep your eye on what it's doing. But as you can see, it seems to be finding very strong support around this level that we're in here. What level are... Oh, yeah, $1,712. Looks to be quite a strong level for Ethereum. We'll put that in there. Big, thick resistance line or support line because we're above it. So, yeah, that's where I think we are with Ethereum. Let's go and have a look at XRP. This is just a nice recap for everybody and what I think is going on. I'm going to go down to my XRP chart that's not very messy. Let's get rid of this wedge that I put in there. Bang, bang. So let's have a look at it on the daily first, and then we'll have a look on a shorter time frame after that. So we are still kind of within this wedge pattern here. We're respecting the bottom of it. Could we get a bounce off this somewhere? Maybe. Do we come back down that low? I don't know. I think personally we just push up from here using this level. I'm going to make that a bit thicker as well. Using this level here as our key resistance and support level. We're sort of flirting above it at the minute, but the longer we stay above that, the better. If we touch down on it again today, that would be about 65.8 cent. Then we really could see us mooning from there, or not mooning necessarily. We might push back up towards this sort of area and trying to touch the top side of this. I would like to see us get above these moving averages before they cross bearish, but I don't think it's too much of an influencing factor, as I think personally the bottom is already in. Let's have a look at the total market caps of crypto. So we're struggling to reclaim the 200 on the daily, but we are a long way up from the bottom. We've had a, let's have a look, 28% rise in the market in the last 2 weeks. So although everyone's saying that it's all doom and gloom, 28% gain is a lot of money in this market. It's probably about $300 billion. So it's not nothing. And with the altcoin market cap, we've bounced off the 200 and we are looking up towards this 50-day moving average on the daily time frame to try and claim that back. And let's have a look at the weekly, as there was a weekly close yesterday. The weekly close was bullish, but we didn't get an engulfing candle, so it's still kind of anyone's guess as to where the market's going to go. I've said my piece of where I think it's going to go. But again, that's just my opinion, and it's based mainly off the information that we've had from Bitcoin and accumulation of wallets there. Also what I think market sentiment is, and also with catalysts that are in the market. One positive on the weekly for XRP is this massive wick below, followed by a green candle. Although the green candle isn't the strongest thing we've ever seen before, it does show a lot of buying pressure, followed by some continued buying pressure here. So do we flirt around this price? Maybe. Do we push on and out of here? That is what I hope to see. So with all this being said, guys, I'm going to wrap up soon. And we've got Litecoin just still flirting below the 50 on the weekly. We're going to have a look at the hourly. Litecoin's normally a good indicator of what the market's going to do, altcoin market as well. So we have had a bullish cross on the hourly. It looks to be bouncing off the 200-day moving average. And I would like to see some buying pressure come through, have some volume come in. But I don't know if we'll get much today with it being another holiday in the US. Remember, guys, we've got Flare Networks coming out soon. Keep your eyes peeled for all the information about that. Definitely something to keep your eye on in terms of cryptocurrency. Could be a huge disruptor in this space. But I hope you all have a great weekend, or had a great weekend, and I hope the 4th of July was awesome for all of you in America. And I will speak to you all tomorrow. Thank you.